All right. So we're really going to try this again. Take three. So, good afternoon, good morning, good evening. It is evening over here on Saturday, September 20th, 2025. First thing we'll do is provide an update, and update is at work. We're getting through the automations. That's kind of exciting. Getting through the foundational QA training course, just so I can get better fundamental knowledge while on this path. And from a fitness standpoint, we are 2 weeks into the app that I signed up for, and it's pretty good. Price is okay. Um, I got some slight nitpicks, but for where I am, I believe it'll work. It'll work. So, biggest issue is the weights that I have for the workout that's been selected is due to the fact that I work out solely from home because I choose not to go to a gym because I want to create my own. The weights that I have are not heavy enough. So I'm going to have to buy some more because right now I'm having to do either a lot of workout or warming up just to get the muscles really good so that there's more friction in the beginning of the workout or do more sets or just more reps, a lot more reps. Maybe a workout in between, like superset everything. It's just I need heavier weight. So that's a good problem to have. It's going to take a little bit to rectify that. Other part is that I'm recognizing that a lot of this week there's been a theme about value that you have within yourself or that I have within myself and the decisions that my value within myself or my belief in myself had me make or didn't make, which still is a decision. And so I went through a timeline of events where me not seeing the value within myself led to more painful situations than not. When when you generally feel good about something, you feel good about yourself, and really do. At least for me, it has led to better overall outcomes. But whenever I did something where I didn't feel the value of myself. I didn't have the belief in either my ability, my capabilities, the just me, or I felt like there was someone that may have been on a higher level, putting people on a pedestal. There's just so many different things, letting certain people in. Um, not having value within myself led to a lot of those decisions that I had to learn something really difficult from. Now, the learning part was great because I'm still here, and so I can learn from that and be able to move forward. The the lesson essentially that I've been contemplating flowing through working out is that I am valuable. There's a lot of different things that I've done within my life and just for other people, not necessarily looking to get anything back, but there's a lot of things that I've done. There's a lot of value that I add to people, to communities, to teams, to organizations, to groups. I add value. And I think a lot of times we get so caught up in what other people may say or what other people may think, or you haven't gotten past what someone had said to you based on where they were, doesn't even necessarily make it true. Now, there could be some truth in it, but one person's perspective of you doesn't necessarily have to make it true, especially if you don't believe it. And really, it's what we see in us that is the most valuable piece of information that we can have. How do we see us? how we see us is going to be direct correlation to the actions that we take. And that's really it. I've had to jot down the things that I had to jot down the things that I've done and the qualities that I have within myself. So a person being with me would be just as lucky to have me as I would be to have them because they have value. And I want to make sure that I show and I show appreciation for the value that they have. Same thing holds true for me too. And I think this is the first time that I'm fully working on embracing the value that I have and what I offer to any and all situations. So working harder on me to believe more and see more in me than I do on anything else. Because the more value, the more belief, the more confidence, the more assurance I have in me, I'll be able to do everything else so much better, show up for people so much better. And I really want to do that. So I do have value and I know I'm worth it.